Hello gamers, welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Death Monster. So today we'll be going up against the Butcher, the first Nemesis showdown. I've gone ahead and prepared the gear grids for the survivors, but before that, I want to do one more thing that I didn't do in the last tournament event, which is to make bandages. So these are pretty important. They cost 1 hide, and I do have 1 hide, so I'm just gonna retroactively spend that hide. So what are bandages? They are a item, gear, that you can spend an activation to remove up to 2 bleeding tokens from yourself or an adjacent survivor. So this is going to be pretty important for the upcoming showdown, so I thought I would go ahead and make one. 7 on the Bone Dart Survivor. Alright, so let's check out who we're bringing out. Firstly, we have Zachary, who's coming back in the White Line set. He is the one with Hyperactive, but he also picked up Timeless Eye from the last showdown. He also has 1 Guitar Proficiency, and the 1 Strength and 1 Evasion from Survival of Fittest. We also have Encourage and Dash. I totally forgot we had Encourage, but you get that from Language Lantern Year 1. I haven't used it so far, but I guess it hasn't really come up. But you can encourage to stand up and knock down survivor. We're bringing out Lightning, who was one of the parents who had to skip the hunt under last year because of the Survival of the Fittest bonus. They have 1 Accuracy, 2 Bonus Strength, not counting the Survival of the Fittest, a lot of Understanding, and they are a Tinker, which is great. They're coming out with a King Spear and a Rawhide set. Then we have Lantern, who was the other parent. He has 2 Strength. He's coming out with the Bone Blade and a Rawhide boot, which we got for free from Triathlon of Death. And then we have Glow, who's one of the new children. She has 1 Strength, 1 Evasion, and 1 Understanding. Pretty much basic apart from that. So I wanted to look at this White Line gear set a bit more, since we have the whole set now. We have each piece giving 2 armor, and a set bonus that gives extra 1 armor, so it will be free to each location. We have the ability to pounce, which we saw last time. The Gauntlet gives us 1 accuracy. White Line boots gives us +1 movement if we have the puzzle connected, which we do not at the moment. And that's it. We gotta take note that the White Line armor set bonus gives us your weapons or claws. Gain +1 speed and 2 strength when attacking with guitars or daggers. So Lion Beast Guitar will become a 375 weapon. Cool. So let's go ahead and apply some departing stats. She'll be free to everything. He'll be free to everything. Lightning will be 2 to everything. We have no departing survival bonuses. Glow will just have 1 to the waist. And Lantern will have 1 to the waist. And 1 to the legs. And 1 departing survival bonus. Maybe I should give that to Glow in that case. Because he's already capped out at survival, so probably a good idea to spread it out. And I'm using some of the new miniatures. So I bought out the Necromancer mini to represent Lightning. Pretty cool. So her spear actually changes depending on what spear you have in grid. So as you can see, this is her default spear, which I believe is what? Is that a King Spear anyway? And when we add this, it becomes a King Spear. Okay, so it's already changed, but she had a different spear beforehand. We have Zachary, the White Lion mini with the guitars. Lantern coming out as the Intimacy male mini, whose name is also Inti, by the way. Not sure why, but I mean, I do know why. It's because the female one is named Macy, and together their names are Intimacy. So, and Glow is the unarmed survivor. All right, and with that, I think we're ready to depart. I think last time I mentioned there was a bug with the Intimacy. It seems like whenever you do Intimacy with the automated role, it always creates a new survivor that is always a male. So I just chose genders and gave them names. So we had Illume, and Glow, who were the newborn survivors. Alright, I'll put out the Butcher, so let's get ready to start the showdown. So Nemesis Showdown is a bit different to Quarries as they are preordained on the timeline. So as you can see, Butcher comes in at Lantern year 4, Kingsman Lantern year 9, Hand Lantern year 13, and so forth. So these are kind of like settlement checks to see how your settlement's kind of going at the moment. So shuffle these decks. Should be 7 plus 5, 12 AI. Yep, 12 AI is right. So let's go ahead and look at this. Showdown Butcher. There once was a man who could not hide his fear. He wore a mask that transformed his cowardice to rage. In turn, the man transformed into a monster. All that remained was a devouring fury that stalked the night, collecting the fearful faces of others. It is a Butcher. He's ripping off the faces of some of the survivors. A lot of fire in the back. Okay. So the showdown setup says we have to start along this line. There's 3 stone columns and 1 random terrain. Survivors are defending their home, so we get to go first. So the random terrain was a ore vein, which we have seen before. We can go mining, and then we've also got 3 stone columns. Alright. This is the first monster that we're facing off that has traits. So under level 1, it has a toughness of 9, a movement of 5. It has a berserker trait, fast target trait, infectious lunacy trait, and dreaded trophies. So let's take a look at those. Berserker trait. Draw a +1 AI card every turn. So he's going to be performing 2 AIs. Fast target. At the beginning of each monster turn, reshuffle the Butcher's hit location deck. And dreaded trophies. When a survivor dies, place a miniature on this card. The monster gains the following bonuses for each miniature on dreaded trophies. So for 1 survivor, all attack profiles gain after damage bleed. 2 +1 movement token, +1 speed token, and 3 +2 damage tokens. So if he gets to kill a survivor, the Butcher will start snowballing very fast. Right, so here's our setup. We've got Lantern, Zachary, Glow, and Lightning aligned like that. Survivors get to go first. I'm going to apply on arrival Stone Noses, 1 Insanity. Stone Noses here, 1 Survival, 1 Insanity, and another Stone Nose here for Insanity. Lantern also has extra movement. He was the one that I believe won a lot of the triathlon of death. 1/1 Glow is basic. Zachary is basic. Lightning has a lot of strength and accuracy. Zachary has hyperactive. Okay, so Zachary has to move every turn. Other than that, I think we're good to start. No one has any severe injuries. Yep. Alright. So, one more card. Infectious Lunacy. Each survivor has this. When you suffer brain damage, gain Lunacy tokens equal to the damage suffered. When you have 3 plus Lunacy tokens, remove them all and suffer the Frenzy Brain Trauma. Okay. Distribute that to every survivor. Yep. Okay, now we're good to start. So, let's start with Glow, moving up. Pick up this iron. We need to roll 1d10. A 1, so find nothing and archive this terrain. Just very bad at mining, I guess. Since Lightning will be tanking, we're gonna move her in close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has a movement of 5, so he can't reach us on the first turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The glow is closer. That's not good. Don't want her to be tanking, so we'll move Zachary up a bit. Just so he's the closest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, and then I'll get Lantern to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be equidistant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, I'll leave him here for now. We'll use the headband with lightning on her turn because we didn't do anything. So reveal the top 2 AI. Lantern Hunger and Wild Carve. So Lantern Hunger will cause them to disappear and teleport to the furthest survivor, attacking them with Doomed. Okay, that throws a wrench in our plans. Furthest survivor. Either way, it's bad. We'll put Lantern Hunger on top. We'll deal with that one. I guess we can't really do anything else here, so we'll... Actually, no, we should go with Wild Carve first because we'll miss that attack, and then we'll go with that. Okay, so we'll start with Wild Carve. End of the survivor's turn. Closest threat facing, which will be... I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will miss. All survivors adjacent to monsters suffer 1 damage to a random hit location and gain 1 bleeding token, which is no one. And then Lantern Hunger, which disappears in a flash of light, reforming from the glow of a survivor's lantern. Target the furthest survivor. Target is doomed. So the furthest will be glow. Doomed means they may not spend survival until the card is completed. Okay. This is a bad one. It's going to be 4 dice, hitting on 4+. Glow has 1 natural evasion, so we're hitting on 5+, and after damage, target gains priority targets. So 5+, which is 2 hits. To the waist and the chest, which we cannot dodge. Waist is fine. Chest will take a light, and then she gains the priority target token. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but we gotta be careful. She's gonna be attacked again. Not much we can do about it at this point, though. Anyway, back to the survivor's turn. It's kind of perfect for Zachary. We're lined up for a pounce. Alright, he's hyperactive, so I'll take that into note. We'll go with Zachary first. So he's gonna pounce to move 1, 2, 3 into the blind spot. So because of this white line armor bonus, it'll be a 3, 7, 5. We get 1 accuracy and 1 strength for pouncing, so it'll be a 3, 6, 6. In the blind spot, a 3, 5, 6. Okay, so let's roll 3 dice, hitting on 5+. So that is one hit. Fast target means I should have shuffled at the beginning of each monster turn. But it didn't matter because we haven't seen anything yet, so I'll draw. Furious Gut. On a wound, the Butcher is knocked down, which would be really good, so... we said 6 strength. I didn't account for the bonus 1 strength, so it's 7 strength. He has a toughness of 9, which means we wound on 2+. 3. So it's a wound. Great. Right into the Furious Gut. The Butcher is knocked down, which is good. That means no reactions for the rest of his turn. All survivors gain 1 courage, which is also good. I should do this in order so I don't forget. Let's do 1 wound first. Mark his proficiency for at the end of the showdown. Gains 1 courage, so I will need to resolve that. Lightning gains a courage. Lantern gains a courage. And Glow gains a courage. Okay, so let's resolve the story event from hitting 3 courage, which is called Bold. In a single moment, your perspective changes profoundly. It's locked in. Select the triumph corresponding to the current game phase. The survivor may only gain these benefits once per lifetime. So, showdown. The essential difference between man and monster is a gap no human can overcome. You accept this and tap into a deep well of deranged fortitude. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below. Stalwart. Ignore being knocked down by brain trauma and intimidate actions. So I kind of just realized that I'm actually a loser, but because I'm a loser, I'm powerful. Okay, here we go. Lantern 10. Gain 1 permanent speed. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. We're now rolling 4 dice, which is kind of a lot, so I don't know how to feel about that, but the dice have spoken. Okay, Furious Cut goes to the discard. He's knocked down, prime opportunity to get some wounds in. So we'll go with lightning. No, let's not do that. No, let's go with glow first. So because the monster's knocked down, she'll hit on a 3+ regardless of modifiers. So with the bone dots. 9 is a hit. 1 hit location. Okay. Furious Greaves. We ignore the reflex because the monster is knocked down. So we have 3 strength plus 1, 4 strength. Toughness of 9, so we're wounding on 5+. That is a failure. That's fine. Put that there. I'm gonna move glow right here. Want to keep her right there. I'm gonna go in with lightning. She's attacking with her King Spear. She has 1 accuracy, which is irrelevant at this point because monster is knocked down. So we'll just roll 2 speed, hitting on 3+ because it's knocked down. 2 hits. Okay. We've got the Butcher's Mask. On a wound, it gains -2 toughness until the end of the round. Oh, reactions are cancelled though, so that's irrelevant. This one is a bit harder to wound. Furious Breastplate. On a +2 toughness to wound this location. If the roll to win this hit is a Lantern 10, your attack shatters one of the trophies, causing a wailing explosion that stirs your corneas. So I will get blind and knocked down if I roll a 10. So we'll go with the safe location first. 3 strength, and then she has 3 innate strength, so she has 6 strength. Toughness 9, 3+ to wound. Okay. 8 is wound. no proficiency. She's only age 1, so it'll be irrelevant. This should not be here, because we are not specialists. Okay, second hit location, +2 toughness, so it's 11 toughness. 6 strength. 4 plus the wound. Is that right? Five plus the wound, sorry. 6, which is a wound, and not a lantern 10, so we're fine on that front. Deal 1 wound. 11 cards left in that hit location deck. Lantern won't be able to get there anyway unless he dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even with a dash he won't make it, so I'll leave him here. And I guess that'll be the end of the turn. We fulfilled hyperactive. So good to move on. Alright, monster's turn. The butcher gets back up. Here's a fast target, so this will be reshuffled. Not that. The AI due to fast target. Then shuffled, and then because of Berserker, it will draw twice, so we'll go on with the first AI. Who? Closest threat facing. We ignore the pick target actually because of priority. It is going for glow. 1 speed, 3+, 3 damage, bash 1 and bleed. So bash is new. It's just a knockdown with a specific wording which can be relevant in some item and gear. So, oh, should note that I'm stalwart. Can't be knocked down by brain trauma or intimidate. Right, so Hugh. 1 speed hitting on 3+, but glow has 1 evasion, so it'll be 4+. Lantern 10 is a hit. I think we dodged this because bash and bleed is not fun. We'll roll it there. Leg would be a heavy injury because I have 1 armor at the leg, but you know, I don't want to get bash and knocked down. We have survival to burn, so I'm just gonna dodge to ignore that hit. Right, Berserker, second AI. Embrace the Pain. When Embrace the Pain comes into play, draw AI. This is a mood, so it goes into the mood pile. And says when the Butcher is wounded, place 1 token on the card. At the start of each turn, if Embrace the Pain has 2+ tokens, remove all tokens and perform basic action. Okay, so it just scales off us wounding it. And then it also says to draw AI, so we will draw 1 more AI. 3 AIs this turn. Hack. Closest threat facing, closest threat, no target, menace. So we're gonna go ahead and aim at Lightning, who is our main tank for this fight. It'll be 2 speed, hitting on 4+, although Lightning has +1 evasion from Rawhide Vest and +1 evasion from Monster Grease, as well as +1 innate evasion. So she has 3 evasion, making this a 2-7-1, which is very manageable. I mean, I hope. Nice, so we double dodge that and all good. That's the end of the Butcher's turn, and it's back to us. Okay, I'm gonna get glow out of the fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand somewhere here. Actually, vertical would be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she has the bone dart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hitting on 7+ now. Let's miss, which is fine. Last target is at the beginning of each monster turn. Yep, so that's done. I think we're fine to have Zachary go now. So 1, 2, 3. Can't use pounce because you need to move exactly 3 spaces, which is not what we are set up for at the moment. But I could dash for pounce, right? Movement and activation. Yeah, I could. We do have 3 survival. I think it's fine for the moment. So we have 2 speed, 3 speed, 4 speed now. So this is 4, 7, 6 in the blind spot. 4, 6, 5. 4, 6, 6. Okay, 4, 6, 6. 4 hits are a bit scary, but I guess we'll see what happens. 4. We have the Furious Shoulder, the Cleaver, the Furious Greaves, and the Furious Bellow. Okay, so we're safe. Nothing crazy. Got a couple of things that could knock us down. Unless the attacker is deaf or has 3+ courage. I think we do. Yeah, we do have 3+ courage, so we are able to ignore this, thankfully. We're brave enough to shrug off the bellow. We have the Furious Greaves, which is full move forward towards the attacker. Don't move if already adjacent, so that's also safe. Doesn't move. Attacker is frozen with Dread. Attacker gains 1 insanity. So this is impervious, so we'll go with that one first. We technically don't have to roll, but I'll just roll for it. Would have been a wound, but impervious means you can't wound it. So get this out. I gain 1 insanity. We did fulfill the movement for hyperactive, which is fine. These are both safe. And then this one is a knockback and bash. Should be bad. Okay, so we'll go with the Furious Greaves first. This is 3 strength, 5 strength, 6 strength, 3+ to wound. Wound. Oops. Zachary is putting in some big damage this time around. Next is the Furious Bellow. Reflex is a wound. Reflex unleashes a deep guttural roar, but we are brave enough to ignore it. That's another wound. And then last but not least, Furious Shoulder. 2 is a failure, so we did manage to get 1 failure, but that is fine, I think, all things considered. So the Butcher spins violently, smashing everything around it. All survivors in the zone of death suffer bash and knockback 5. So when the reflex happens, before a reaction happens, there is a survival opportunity in which the survivors can dash. So dash is one of the new survival actions we got from the paint. We can once per round spend survival to gain +1 movement and use it immediately. So I think Lightning has enough survival, so she will spend 1 survival to dash. Rawhide Armor gives us a chance to refund it when using a survival action, so let's try it. 6+, so we refund that survival. So she'll gain movement. And I'll relocate to just 1 space. Then we'll resolve the Furious Shoulder. Sarky gets knocked back and bashed. Then play resumes as normal. So we still got Lightning and Lantern, who haven't gone yet. Lantern still won't be able to get in range. So Lightning will probably attack from here with her spear. 2 speed hitting on 6+, accuracy 5+. One hit. Not the trap. Armored Peak Shoulder, the first super dense location. If the attacker attempts to wound this location with a frail weapon, it is destroyed. Archive the weapon at the end of the attack, after all hit locations have been discarded. So we do have 2 frail weapons, the Bone Darts and the Bone Blade, so we gotta be careful with this Butcher. There's a chance we might break our weapons. Okay, for now, we'll attempt to wound. We have a 3 strength and an innate 3 strength, so this will be wounding on 3+ against a 9 toughness. Oh, just enough. So there's another wound. This is going very well, actually. So we got 6 wounds to go. Already halfway. She hasn't moved yet, apart from dashing, so still have a movement available. I think I will... Okay, let's see if we can line up a pounce. 1, 2, 3. So I'll take a step back with Lightning. See if we can line up that pounce next turn. And then I'll move in with Lantern. Just 3 spaces. You know what? I'll stand here. 5 spaces. And Lantern has a movement of 6, which I should try and remember. Okay, that's the end of the Survivor's turn. So, monster turn. Fast target procs, which means we shuffle the hit location deck. Then we draw our first AI. Oh, sorry, we have completely forgot about that mood. So we did a couple of wounds, but I think it's irrelevant the number. We definitely did more than 2, so... And all tokens get removed, so at the start of the monster's turn, we'll resolve this action. It performs basic action. Just close the survivor in field of view. Okay, we really messed that up then. It's gonna go for Zachary, because he is still in field of view, and he is the closest survivor. It's gonna be 2 speed, hitting on 4+. He has 1 evasion, so 5+. Two hits. To the chest and the waist, dealing 1 damage each. This is fine. He will take a bleed token from the after damage though. To keep that in mind. Next up, first AI. Forbidden Light. When this comes into play, draw AI. So we're gonna shuffle this up. So we're drawing AI. I'll leave that here for now. And Forbidden Light reads, when a survivor ends the act in the light radius, they gain -1 strength token. Radius being adjacent to a butcher. At the end of each turn, place a token on Forbidden Light. If it has 5+ tokens, discard it, and all -1 strength tokens gained from Forbidden Light. Okay. So we'll leave this dice deal to market. Currently it is a 0. Set it to the lantern. And then draw AI. Hugh, closest threat facing. No longer a threat, closest threat. 1, 2, 3. They're both equidistant, so we will target lightning. It's 1 speed, hitting on 3+. She has 1 evasion from Rawhide, 1 from Monster Grease, and 1 on 8, so this is on a 6+. 7, it's a hit. So this would bleed and bash, so I am going to dodge. And proc my Rawhide armor. So I have a chance to refund my survival. I don't, so survival goes down to 2. That's fine, we can ignore the after damage, and then because of Berserker, it draws 1 more AI. Lantern Hunger. Oh, no, the butcher disappears in a flash of light, reforming from the glow of a survivor's lantern. Target a further survivor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so our choice. 441, target gains priority target token. You know, honestly, we'll probably go for Zachary, because he has a lot of armor. And this doesn't bleed you, so. Lantern Hunger. 4 dice hitting on 4+. He has 1 evasion, so 5+. And they are doomed. That is actually going to be 3 hits. For 1 damage each. Chest, waist, waist. Chest goes down to 1 and waist goes to 0. Not the greatest. Target also gains priority target token. That's a scary one, so I've got to keep that in mind. End of the monster turn, Zachary does stand up. Okay, I think I'll go with Zachary first this time. Try and get into the blind spot. With this token here. So this will be a 2 speed, 3 speed, 4 speed from innate. 6 from the blind spot. 4 speed, hitting on 6+. Okay, 1 hit. Which is fine. 3 is a gauntlet. Failure reaction where he can possibly intimidate us. Okay, so 3 strength, 5 strength from the white line armor, 6 strength from my innate, so it's a 3+ to wound against its 9 toughness. Ooh, just enough. So we don't need to do the reaction. We deal 1 wound. Should mark this as our first wound. Body embrace the pain, which is every time it's wounded, we put a token on it. Okay. We have proficiency on everyone already, have we? Yeah, these guys are all fresh, right? Yep. So we're good on that front. Get lightning to move in adjacent, just because Zachary will be priority target, and then lightning can follow up. Oh, Zachary gets -1 strength for ending there though. So maybe I won't be adjacent. I'll stand here. Might need a couple of these. Just holding shift to take out multiples and I'll grab all of them. Put it here. Lock that -1 strength. And at the end of this turn, that should have 1 token. Okay, so now lightning's going in. She'll be hitting on 6+, but she's got an accuracy, so it's 5+. 2 speed, 5+. Or 1 hit. Draw hit location. Okay, stabbing it in the cleaver. Attacker's heart is frozen with dread. This is impervious, so we don't roll here. Because it can't be wounded. Gain +1 insanity. Now Lantern can go. Chance we break his weapon, but I think that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Wound from here. He'll get a -1 strength at the end, but I think that's fine. He has 2 bonus strength, so this is hitting on a 6+ at the moment. 2 speed. 2 hits. For his gut and for his shoulder. Oh, I'm lucky not seeing the trap. Okay, on a wound we get a knockdown, so we can hopefully prevent this knockback reaction, which would be great. So let's go with the Furious Gut first. 2 strength plus the 2 from here, so it's 4 strength against the 9 toughness, 5+ the wound. That's the 1, unfortunately a failure. So perform basic action targeting the attacker. Basic action is going to be a 2-4-1. He has this in here. 1 innate evasion, I believe. So this will be hitting on 5+. 1 hit. 2D. Chest. It's only doing 1 damage, so this is fine. We'll take a bleed though, but nothing catastrophic. Since we went knockdown, we can continue with resolving this next hit location. Nine is a wound at least, so we do dish out 1 damage here. Oh god, it has 2 cards and Lantern Hunger is going to be drawn this turn again. That's kind of bad. Reflex. Butcher spins violently, smashing everything around it, so all survivors suffer bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then lightning is fine. Let's go back here. So I believe we started with Zachary that turn, followed by lightning, so I believe glow hasn't gone yet. Oh, and Lantern did not end his turn in the zone of death, so we're good on that front too. And I do need to move this right, because we did do a wound. Okay, so glow can go now, and she will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, she can go from here, so hitting on 7+. 2, it's a miss, which is fine. And I guess we will pass the turn over to the butcher. Oops, that just pulled from there, but we were gonna remove tokens anyway. Okay. So pass target activates, which is to shuffle everything back. Then embrace the pain activates, which is a basic action. Close the survivor in field of view. We can not do anything about that because of this priority token. Where's Zachary? I can't tell. What's he there? Okay. So the butcher's gonna go for Zachary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would knock down lightning, but I'm going to dash. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just so I can continue tanking. Rolling for Rawhide. I don't get to use it, so I'll lose my survival here. And then it's attacking Zachary with a basic action. 2, 4. So hitting on 5s because he has 1 innate evasion. That is 1 hit. 2 to head. How much survival do I have? I have 3, so I'm going to use some up here and dodge. Just so I don't have to eat that bleed. And we're not going to be able to dodge Lantern Hunger anyway. What is the other card in here actually? Hugh, which is also a bleed. Oh, it might be better to save that. But he won't be the closest threat facing anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so now first AI. Got Lantern Hunger. Target the furthest survivor, which in this case would be Lantern. We'll place the butcher here. Which spot is he shown? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, she's right there. Okay, cool. And then it's going to be 4 speed against Lantern. This could be bad, actually. 1 evasion, naturally. So 4 speed hitting on 5+. 1 hit. Great. For 1 damage. Can't use survival here. It's a waste. Which is safe. And then he's going to resolve Hugh. Which is closest threat facing. Not a threat. No one else in facing. Closest threat, which would be 1, 2, 3 equidistant. So we will target lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Speed 1 speed. Hitting on 3+, 4+, 5+, natural evasion, 6+. 4 is a miss. Okay, we just have to do 3 wounds this turn. This will move to A2. We discard when we have 5+ tokens. Okay. So Zachary and Lantern will get up. We'll go with Zachary again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the blind spot. He has -1 strength this time, but I think it's fine. 2 speed hitting on 7+, 6+ from the blind spot. And I have 4 speed from my innate and from the white line armor bonus. So that is 2 hits. Furious Bellow and the Cleaver. Wow, no trap this time. Pretty lucky. Reflex we can ignore because we have 3+ courage on Zachary. Lucky, we keep getting this Furious Bellow. So we'll get rid of this Cleaver since it's impervious. Get 1 insanity for that. And then we'll roll on the Furious Bellow. We have 3 strength, 4 strength, 5 strength, 6 strength, -1, so 5 strength. So we need 4+ to win against a toughness of 9. That's a win. This goes here. We'll shuffle that up. Got 1 card left. Okay. Then he'll get another -1 strength. Which is fine. Take a step back with lightning to be in range. Going in with the King Spear and that natural accuracy. So hitting on 5, sorry, with 2 speed. 2 hits. This should be enough, hopefully. If nothing goes wrong. Cool. Oh, the death blow. This could be good. So death blow resolves if you kill it at the location. Not every monster has one, but this could be good. So we're gonna try and get that death blow. Oh, 4 moves to the furthest survivor. I guess it's not possible. Damn, so we wouldn't be able to get that, because if we do this Furious Ground, it's gonna move towards the furthest survivor. So I guess we have to do the Furious Crag. Unfortunate. That would have been cool. Okay, so we'll do the Furious Crag. We need a 3 strength, 6 strength, 3 plus to wound. That would have been great. So there's a wound on the Furious Crag. Fortunately, we don't get to death blow it. And our final wound will be the Furious Crown, which is a failure. So it wouldn't have mattered, I guess. The Butcher lashes out wildly, clearing a path for itself. All survivors adjacent to the Butcher suffer bash, which is another word for knockdown. Not another word, but it is equivalent to a knockdown. And a full move to the furthest survivor, which would be a Lantern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess the Lantern can try and finish this off. He has enough strength to do so, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did move for hyperactive, which is good. He has no -1 strength, so this is hitting on 5 plus from the blind spot. Magic 10, 2 hits. And no trap. Wow. Failure will take a brain damage, but not a knockdown, so that's fine. And this is extra hard to wound. So we'll go with the Furious Gauntlet. 4 strength, so wounding on a 5 plus. And that's a wound. So we don't have to do any reaction. And that is the Butcher. That was a very safe round that time. I don't know. I forgot to apply any of these, but it was fine since the monster died. Back this up. Alright, so let's go take a look. That was a really weird showdown. We took 0 brain damage, so we didn't get to see any of that infectious lunacy going off. Pretty unusual. Alright, showdown, Butcher. Aftermath. The Butcher is an inspiration. Any victorious survivor may immediately select axe weapon proficiency regardless of age milestones. Any accrued ranks of weapon proficiency are lost when switching to the new weapon type. So we're going to go ahead and do that for everyone that doesn't already have a proficiency, because this lets you bypass your hunt XP requirement to choose a weapon proficiency. Since you can select a weapon proficiency when you depart. We all get 1 hunt XP and 1 weapon proficiency or monster level axe proficiency if you are eligible. Only one eligible would be Zachary. And we already gave it to him, but we will award the hunt XP as well. Right. And finally, last one. Roll 1d10 and add the Butcher's level to your result. So we're adding 1, and the group gains any listed resources or gear. So a 2 plus 1 is 3. Bit of a low roll, but it is what it is. The Butcher vanishes in a flash of blinding light. So no reward for us. I guess the reward was surviving. Okay, that is the end of the Butcher Showdown, so time to set up this settlement. Let me just change the title. We're going into Lantern Year 5 settlement now. Okay. Start settlement phase. Alright, she set up the settlement with 4 Endeavor tokens. We actually get 1 bonus Endeavor because we do have a Tinker. Lightning is a Tinker. She gains +1 Endeavor when returning. Let's grab these out. Pop that here. Should really grab those milestones as well. Alright. We set up the settlement, survivor's return, so we can heal. Oh, this is still here. Oops. Archive these. Get rid of the strength tokens. Get rid of the bleed tokens. That way to drop all of them. Unsure. Okay. Gain endeavors, update timeline. Lantern Year 5. So we'll start with a random settlement event. Lights in the sky again. So, a spectacular light show erupts against the limitless darkness above. Swirling vivid trails streak overhead. They lift everyone's spirit. Settlement's collective imagination is set aflame. After rolling for any endeavor, you may add +1 or 2 to the result. And then we also have graves now, so we can do this. We can spend 1 endeavor per settlement phase. On a 1 to 5, the settlement celebrates the lights of the departed as they streak past, gain +2 survival, so I assume that means you need to nominate someone. And on a 6+, a column of light strikes you. You are filled with the memory of the dead. If insane, add free armor to every location when you depart this lantern year. So I'm assuming that requires you to nominate a survivor before you do that. Okay, that's done. Then we have the story event, Hands of Heat. Hands of Heat, the mystery of the lantern's glow. He's on fire. If this settlement already innovated Lantern Oven, skip this event and roll on the Lantern branding table. Otherwise, proceed with Hands of Heat below. One lucky day, a clumsy accident knocks a lantern free from the towering lantern horde. A sudden flash of heat bathes the survivors as the lantern crashes to the ground. Now shattered, the lantern light dies, but the seed of an idea begins to grow. Nominate a survivor, they gain +1 courage and experiment with lanterns. Okay, so who was in the settlement? Let's nominate Illume, one of the new survivors. So Illume is gonna roll 1d10. Lantern 10. The survivor discovers heat and the settlement celebrates. Your settlement gains the Lantern Oven innovation. The survivor gains the Red Fist secret fighting art and rolls on the lantern branding table. Okay, so let's gain 1 courage first. One courage. He gains the red fist secret fighting art. At the start of each showdown, each survivor gains +1 strength tokens. Survivors may spend strength tokens in place of survival. That's really, really good. Lantern branding. A feast culminating in the ritual branding of the settlement's finest warriors by the heat of an agitated lantern. Discard half the settlement's total resources, including storage, rounded down. Nominate a survivor and roll on the table below. So how much resources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got to get rid of 3. Okay, we'll get rid of 1 monster bone, 2 monster bones, 3 grey cat bone, I guess. That leaves us with 1 hide, an iron, and a skull. Cool. Okay, so nominate a survivor and roll on the table below. I guess we'll nominate Illume, since he is the one who was experimenting with the lanterns this time around. So let's roll 1d10. A1. Oh, anything but a 1. Add Hands of Heat to the timeline 10 years from now. Or 1d 10 years from now. That could be bad. Kinda want to reroll, but I don't think it's worth it, so. All departing survivors gain +10 survival. Roll to add Hands of Heat. 7 years from now, okay. Just have to remember that. It's just lantern branding again in 7 years, which we will lose half our resources, so gotta keep that in mind. 7 years from now would be lantern year 12. Oh, same year as Principal Conviction. That's actually kind of good that it lines up. Oops. And so, what was that random settlement event? It was lights in the sky. Okay, not bad. I forgot to add the lantern oven innovation, so let's do that now. I don't think it's in here, is it? Nope. So go back. We'll put it up right. Yep. Lantern oven. So, lantern oven. Heat. By agitating lanterns, a source of heat becomes available to the settlement. Departing survivors gain +1 survival. And then I need to add lantern oven consequences in innovation deck. I won't do that since I won't be innovating, since I don't have the resources for it anyway. Departing survivors gain +1 survival, so I should note that now. Departing bonuses +1 survival. Temporary departing bonus. +10 survival. That's because of the lantern branding. Cool. Alright, and with that done, we can move on to check milestones. Should be nothing this year. Yep. Check out milestones. Nope, 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 and nope. So it's gonna be a short one. I think we don't really have anything to build. We only have 1 white for 1 iron, 1 skull, so can't really build anything here. So what can we sink our endeavors on? Shed experience and augury, pretty much. Nightmare training as well, but it's not very good here. We could just die. Yeah, no endeavor sink is the problem. Graves is a good idea. I'll keep Graves, well, lights in the sky in the back of my mind. I'll save our last endeavor for that since this is the one for settlement phase. For endeavors, I think can just go into augury to try and raise our population, I guess, for the time being. So let's do that. I guess we'll keep stacking it on lightning, who has the most understanding. Could also do shared experience, but I don't think it's necessary at the moment. Yeah, so we'll go augury. So one endeavor. She has +4 understanding, so she gets +1 to that. 6 +1 is a 7, so she gains the survival. Not you. Chances are she'll be 10 anyway if she departs again in. We'll do another one. 9 is a intimacy. Cool. So let's go ahead. Okay, so let's do this with the automation. What are our options? The I think Urza is still alive, right? She's just hanging out in the settlement. Okay. So we'll go with Lantern. And I think Lumine is pretty good. So we'll go with Glow. It's one of the newer ones. I will roll. 8 is good. 3 is not so good because if he will die. I'll use the lifetime reroll. I'll use the Glow's one, assuming she has one. 8 is better. Okay, settlement gains +1 population. The male and female share a deep bond. Gains +10 survival each. So let's mark that Glow has no reroll. Gain 1 population. Automatically created, I believe. Yep. It will be a he. Let's name him Torch. 1 understanding. 1 survival being named. Cool. That's Son of Lantern and Glow. Born Lantern year 5. Hey, population steadily increasing. We'll go for another one. 8 is another intimacy, which is great. Put the same one. Lantern and Glow. 10 is good. 8 is good. Nice. So we won't need to do a lifetime reroll. This will be Torch's sister. Female, 1 survival, and we'll name her Candle. 1 understanding for Graves. That's good. Give her the same text. Order of Lantern and Glow. Yeah, we're looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 survivors now. We're looking to hit 15, so maybe we keep going. 8 intimacy. Okay, so we got a couple of survivors now. We'll go with the same. Lantern and glow. Okay, that looks like a 1 for a second. Oh, okay. Nearly spoke too soon. Okay, 9. The settlement celebrates a twice fortunate event. A pair of healthy newborn survivors enter the world. Wow, okay, so twins. It's 4 this year. We're at 12 population now. Wow, we're growing fast. So another male, another female. Ignis. And I'll call her Pyro. Oh, these ones don't have the survival of the fittest bonus for some reason. Automation might be a bit of fixing up. But this one does have the understanding. Oh, unless I just gave it that. Okay, so these are twins. We're at 12 population now. Rising fast. And we will keep going. Oh wow, okay. So we have a couple of new ones now, so I think we should start choosing different survivors. So Illume's been around for a while. Illume and I think Candle was one of the new ones. Roll. 8 and a 8. Okay, we're getting lucky here, so no need for that. I hope that automation is applying, giving them survival. So that was our last intimacy for the year. Is it applying? Illume, yep, he got free survival. Yep, it looks to be applying. And then we'll get one last new survivor. So we're at 13 survivors now. Wow, that was really good. We lucked out there. Leave Urza here. Oops. Don't want to assign that bit. Skip next hunt should be over. New survivor. The son of Illume and Candle. We'll name him Thunder. I think that's a fine name. 1 survival and 1 understanding. Cool. Alright, and I think that wraps it up for the settlement. It was kind of a quick one. Well, I think it was quick, but it was really just rolling a lot of intimacy. Next year, we'll probably go up against our first screaming antelope. I think I'm done with White Lion, but I will have to revisit it when I'm hunting down for ammonia. We got heat now, so we should be able to make things like Monster Tooth Necklace. Actually, I really need ammonia now. Otherwise, my other stage of progression is Screaming Antelope armor, which I probably will go for. So yeah, Screaming Antelope is probably what I'll go for next. Alright, in the interim, I will probably clean up the table, get the gear grid set up, and prepare for the next one. Thank you for watching.